Yeah. Yeah. Generic trap beats. Welcome, welcome. Kyle here, live from the SportsBuddyz studio, sneaking in some FaceTime while no one else is around. And today, in honor of March Madness, Sweet 16 about to get popping off, I'm going to bring you something very loosely related. My top 5 basketball video games of all time. Roll the graphic. I say that to myself. I made this graphic like 10 minutes ago. Pretty sweet. 8-bit, get it, video games. The 8-bit is a preview because most of these games are going to skew towards the old school because I am an adult now and I no longer play video games. My PlayStation broke last year as well, so I can't play video games, or else I would be. So shout out to like NBA 2K14, which is an awesome game, but it's not going to be on the list because it doesn't hold a special place in my heart like these older ones do. So without further ado, and with my trap music from Apple Loop still bumping, let's start it off with NBA Live 99 coming in at number 5. There it is. Twan on the cover, NBA Live 99. I love this game. This is like the first basketball game I probably ever had. I was like 8 years old when it came out, I guess. Yeah, 8 years old. Came out in 98. And I played the shit out of it. And as a youngster, what do you want in a video game? You want to be able to do whatever the f you want. So check this shit out. You could turn off the out of bounds. Hugh Grant off the backboard. And boom, fouls like that you could turn off. So you could lay out John Stockton if you want, which who doesn't want to lay out John Stockton now and then? Also, back cover, this one really got me. The soul of hoops comes to life. I thought those were like the coolest graphics I've ever seen. Look at Shaq up there. Incredible facial animations, it says. You don't get that in other games. And where else are you going to see the big Fundy taking flight like this? Probably nowhere. So, Live 99, coming in hot at number 5. Moving on, keeping it quick, keeping it fresh. Another old school game, played many a time in my younger days. NBA 2K2 for the Sega Dreamcast. Such an underrated system. Not an underrated game. I think a lot of people know this game was the shit. I mean, 2K, that's like the basketball fans basketball game. I don't know. It's like they're supposed to be like the most realistic of them all, but obviously 2K2 was just starting that up for the incredible system that was the Dreamcast. I hope you'll remember this tasty treat. Oh, that'll take you back. You just don't get that anymore because it stopped making games after like 2 years. They kind of lost to PS2. Came out the next year. What are you gonna do? Yeah, the controllers for the Dreamcast, they fit so perfectly into your hand, as demonstrated by Paul Pierce here actually playing NBA 2K2. I found a review by Paul Pierce on NBA.com of this video game. Look at, they can fit into those massive monos right there and these regular size guys. So it's a perfect controller, conforms right to your... Well, I don't want to talk too much about the controller. The game here, though, I think it was the first game that I can remember that let you take it to the streets, as demonstrated by puffy-haired Kobe and cornrowed AI. NBA 2K, rather, loved AI. I think he was on the cover for like 3 or 4 years straight. Yeah, you can take it to the streets. What more do you need to know? Yeah, good graphics, too. Check it out. This could be like NBA Live 07 for PS2, but no, it's 2K2 for Dreamcast. So we're going to move right along. Speaking of NBA Live, yeah, we're back. NBA Live 04 for the PS2. Vince Carter on the cover. You remember. This game was amazing. It's still like the basketball simulation, but it's a little more arcadey, I guess, than 2K. Anybody could pick up and play, which was perfect for me. The Pro Hop. Press triangle. Pop, pop. Dunk, unstoppable. They got rid of this in 05 for some reason. When you did the Pro Hop, it was not 100% effective, which I guess for most people that's a good thing, but I was a big Pro Hop guy. You would do that weird thing in 05 where you'd hop and then you'd get caught in 2 guys and like wiggle down, the ball would fall on the ground if you didn't pass it in time. Here's some footage here of one of the more underrated teams, my secret weapon, the Atlanta Hawks. Terry should pop that. Well, anyway, Jason Terry couldn't miss from 3. Theo Ratliff could swat anyone. Maybe not Cage. Here comes Cage. Ooh! Yeah, well, he adjusted his shot, made him miss. See? Guy's good. Also, you could play Michael Jordan one-on-one. So I guess that was fun. You could play your friends one-on-one. Sure, why not? One-on-one. They didn't figure out that you maybe want to play more than one-on-one in the streets, but it's a start. But if you really want a different numbers game, not one-on-one, not 5-on-5, how about 3-on-3, NBA Street Volume 2. This came very close to being my #1 basketball game of all time. Close to probably being #1 video game of all time. Is incredible. It improved on the first one in every aspect except one, which was taking Bonafide, the small little Ja Rule looking dude, he was like the handles king. They stretched him out and made him the rebounding king, which is like the lamest thing you could be. But anyway, we can forgive him for that. Here's Jordan throwing down on new stupid lanky Bonafide. That guy. Yeah, it was amazing. I don't know what more I could say about this game. It just brought even more flavor than the first one. They Reminisce Over You was on the main menu. Double game breakers. Well, here's just a regular game breaker. And I think anyone that's played NBA Street games will tell you there is no better feeling in sports, video games, life than blocking a f***ing game breaker. That's a game saver right there. Doesn't get any better than that. We're going to keep it moving, though, to the #1 game of all time, basketball, video game, according to me. NBA Hang Time for the N64. This game, I still play it to this day when I get the chance. It's just the most fun you can have on a video game console, is playing 2-on-2 NBA Hang Time. It's intense all the time. The games are, well, I won't say always close, but if you got a good group of people, it almost always comes down to the last shot. Shoving, catching on fire. The memories. There's not much to say. I mean, some people will say, oh, NBA Jam was the original. I just played Hang Time more, and it was a better era. It was the 96. Look at these teams. This is the best Hang Time team of all time, of course. Sean Kemp and Gary Payton. Kemp could do it all. Payton was quick as shit. Look at that. Man's game. Man's game. I love Hang Time. And if you have a problem with that, just let me know. But also, you. But also feel free to let me know with your own suggestions of what your favorite basketball games are, because that's what we do here. We're sports buddies. We're buddies. I'm your buddy. You're my buddy. Together, we're buddies with a Z. And cue the music. I'm out of here. Peace. Slam dunk.